So ladies, good afternoon. We are live on Instagram and we are live on Facebook. Welcome to our brand focus on Blue 7, which is a brand that I think is exclusive to Artichoke in the UK. It's a great price point and goes from size 10 to 22, so it suits everybody. Christine and I are in the same jumper today, but we're wearing it very differently, just to show you how it can move through the seasons. So I'm going to hand you over to Christine. She's going to talk about her outfit, and then whilst she's getting changed, I am going to talk to you about mine. I just need to mention the Scary Mary eyebrows. It was like eyebrow dyeing day today, and I've put it off so often I couldn't put it off again. So yeah, just go with the Scary Mary eyebrows. Over to Christine.
Thank you, Sarah. Right, so here.
I
go forwards, you go back.
Don't get off me completely.
Sorry. That's take
this
there.
way. Go
This
there.
way a bit.
There you are.
Right, here we are.
So
here we are, Blue 7. Yeah, Blue 7 crochet long sleeve jumper. That's what this is. £55, and I am wearing the size 12. So it's true to size, I would say. If you're a 12 and you look a bit like me, it's true to size. With it, I'm wearing the Dora 4014 30-inch stonewash jeans. And I'm wearing these because they fit my body shape. I'm a pear shape, so I've got bottoms and a thighs. And I'll just show you, I haven't put a belt on because they have these little discreet bits of elastic there. So if you've got a concave back as well, they go into there, you don't get that thing where you sit down. Excuse me. So they're also in a size 12. If you're my body shape with a bit of a bum and thighs, these are perfect jeans for you, and you get them in your size. Because they're obviously too short for me because they're a 30-inch leg, I just roll them, and I wear them in the summer and I roll them, and I can wear them in the winter, just put boots over the top because they're skinny enough to do that. I am wearing these trainers, which I shouldn't be wearing. I found them in the box and oh, they look nice. They're the Alabama trainers. They're kind of a very pale gold, and I thought they looked nice with this crochet jumper, but they're not published yet. They're soon to be published, so you can look at them, but you can't have them yet. And I decided to get the Caris rucksack out. I haven't seen that on any of our videos for a while. It's a lovely little bag, and you can wear it over your shoulder because you can zip this back together, or you can wear it as a rucksack. And it's got lots of hidden pockets. It's got a hidden pocket at the back, which will be against your back, put your purse in and everything. Little slide pocket at the front. Very roomy inside. And the Caris that's tan, that colour, it's £72, and it's really nice. I'll sling it on my back as I walk away, so
that's a great outfit for spring, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely outfit. And I've just put a vest top underneath here, but yeah, so it's nice.
Would you want to wear a vest on?
I would wear a vest top, yeah.
Do you want to give them a twirl so they can see your Caris?
See the Caris.
There you are.
There you go, you see? Off I go now for my spring walk in my trainers that I'm not allowed to have.
You can have them at the weekend. So we've both done that with our shoes. The trainers should be online by the end of the week. We hope to have them ready by the time the fashion show is here. This is our twirling wall. So it hasn't been painted, but we've got a wall to twirl against. And when she was here, Ariane talked to us about lighting too. So it shouldn't be as shadowy, and we shouldn't look as ill as we have done in the past. I probably should start off with my shoes that you shouldn't be seeing as well. Last time I wore these, I said, oh my God, they're not online yet, I'll publish them. I forgot to, and I've left my laptop at home today, so I've got no idea how much they are, and I can't publish them. But they're incredibly comfortable. They're from XTI. I'll just bring them up close. They're from XTI. They're like a Birkenstock, mock Birkenstock. So they've got all the support. Super comfy. I think they're about 50 quid, but don't hold me to it. Blue 7. Blue 7 is, I think, a Dutch brand. However, I think they could be Austrian. Not sure about that one. The reason I'm not quite sure is because my contact lives in Holland, but I pay the invoices to Austria. So, yeah, anyway, they're from Europe. Although they have a strong presence for children's clothes in the UK in independent shops, I think we're the only stockists as far as adult clothes are concerned. They're an excellent, excellent price point. So it means that you're getting exclusivity, ladies, for about 50 quid instead of £3.5 million for buying a pair of Louboutin shoes or, you know, a Chanel handbag for £2 grand. So yeah, this is exclusive to us in the UK. I'm wearing my jumper very differently. I've gone slightly oversized, so if I wanted to wear this fitted, I would wear a 12. Because they're coming up quite big. Non-fitted or slightly loose is a 14. At the top half, I am a 14 to 16, so they're quite generous, ladies. Just show you the beautiful detailing. I've actually popped a t-shirt underneath. It's one of our basic crew neck t-shirts. Personally, as long as I've got nude underwear on, I would be really happy to not wear a t-shirt underneath. But I think it's a nice touch to tie in the white at the neckline with the white trousers. And I've just done a little side tuck. So if I just do a 12, you can see that. The necklace, ladies, is from Envy. And it is the gold, no, it's a circle beaded necklace. It's £31. One thing Ariane also encouraged us to do was to raise the tripod that we put the cameras in, so we don't have to keep bending down and looking at you. You can see our jewellery whilst we're standing up. Yeah, so if I'm wearing it as a layer piece, I tend to wear the crew neck t-shirt. Let me just get all this off so you can see what it looks like on. So these make great layering pieces. They're available in lots of colours, short sleeve and long sleeve. But if I'm actually wearing a standalone piece, I tend to wear the cap sleeve t-shirts, and you'll see why later on. Final bit about this piece is the tillies I'm wearing are the 100% linen. Lovely, lovely trousers, super comfortable. The 100% linen, ladies, you size down at least one complete size. So I'm a big 10, small 12 in most trousers and jeans, and I wear an 8 in Stayman, I wear an 8 in these. When you see me in the linen mix, ladies, you will see that I have gone up 2 sizes. I'm wearing the 12. But more about that later. Big hello to everybody. I can see that loads of people joining us. And here comes Christine with her next outfit.
Hi, it is nice to see so many people watching it live, which is good. So this is my blue 7 little bit here, this jumper here. I'll come up close to the camera because then you can see the texture of the jumper, which is quite nice. I've sort of bunched up the sleeves. I probably shouldn't have done. They're 3/4 length sleeves. Hang on, I'll just put that down so you can see that 3/4 length. And I've just bunched them up to my elbows because that just feels better for me. It's a crew neck, and I'm wearing a size 12. So if you're just an average size person, it's a size 12. I'm in a size 12. So if you're a 14, you probably get a 14. It's £47. The shoes that I'm wearing are the Dorley woven toe post sandals, and they're in navy. Hopefully you can see them if I lift my... They're really nice comfy sandals. They've got the cushioned sole, so they are really nice underneath. I think you could probably walk for miles in them once you've done that summer thing and got used to the toe post. Start off with flip-flops. So they're a nice sandal. And the trousers that I'm wearing are very exciting. They're actually a limited edition from Anna Montana. They're called the Leon, and they are super long. Look at that. So they must be 33 inches maybe, or maybe just 32, and they come down all the way to the bottom. They're like a jean, but they're very lightweight. They're really nice. I'll just lift it up so you can see what they look like. So you can put a belt round them. They've just got a normal jeany bit there, and then they've got a little bit of a flare. They're quite fitted around the top, I come a bit closer, you'll see they've got a stripe in them. So they're sort of like a creamy white colour with a navy stripe. They're very nice, give you a 12. They're £109. And because I'm all in blue, I decided to have an orange bag. This is our Ever Faithful Michaela bag, which is £79. Loads of space inside that slouch bag. Classic. So there you go. Okay, Sarah's ready.
Right, so this, ladies, is the same jumper, but in a navy and white stripe. So it's the blue 7 3/4 sleeve textured stripe jumper in navy and white. And come up, got the drop sleeve, the big band of navy, then navy and white down. If I pull it right down, you can see that it's got the knitted bottom. Relatively short, ladies, which is nice as our trousers are getting wider, and a super neckline. I love this. I love this outfit, actually. I'm going to bypass the trousers and come back to them. My trainers, this season we are stocking Caprice, ladies, and their tagline is walking on air. And I can assure you, wearing these trainers, I am walking on air. They are so comfortable. Just going to bring them up close to the camera. The jumper is £47. These are the chunky sole Air Motion suede trainers from Caprice, which are £90. I'm in a 6.5. I would say I'm a 6.5, and I'm wearing the 6.5. I don't want to take them off. They're absolutely fabulous. I'll just pop that down there and talk to you about should I take the other one off, actually, so that I don't hobble around. I think a pair are coming home with me. I just need to try the pink ones first because I've never had pink trainers. So I might get the pink pair instead. Classic outfit this is. Cotton jumper, striped Breton style with white linen trousers. These are the Tilly linen mix. They're wrinkled because I decided to show you both styles about 3 seconds before we started this. So I just grabbed a pair out of a box and popped them on. I grabbed the 12 and the 14. Ladies, I've got into the 12 and I think they're a nice flattering shape on me because the pockets are not gaping, and I think they are great across the bottom. I only just got them over my hips, and I have snake hips. So if you have a normal shape and you are a size 10, you will possibly even want to try the 14 if you have hips and a bottom. If, like me, you're straight up and straight down, then you'll be fine with sizing up one size. You tried the 14 on, didn't you, Christine? Did that go anywhere on you, the 14 in these?
Oh, the trousers?
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't get them on. I couldn't get them past my thighs.
So they didn't.
So, no, they were
Christine is a 12 to 14
Yeah.
pear shade, and she couldn't get them over her thighs. The whole point of this is to say they are fabulous trousers. A pair is definitely coming home with me. But just because you went down a size in the linen, 100% linen, ladies, do not assume that that is going to happen with these. You're going to go up 1, possibly 2 sizes. Are you ready, my
I am,
dad?
yes.
Right, here comes Christine with outfit number 2.
Oh, I'm on 3.
Oh, Christine.
Yeah. Right, here's outfit number 3. The blue 7 is the top. It's the floral print cotton popover top. It's £49, and as with everything else, blue 7, to me it's true to size. I'm in a size 12, and I usually take a size 12 in the average clothes. I'll give you a bit of a close-up on that so you can see the detail in the pattern. It's a lovely pattern, and it goes down a little bit at the back to cover up your bottom. And I've paired this with our classic, long-standing, always here, Ina 740s. And as we always tell ladies on the phone or in the shop when they ring up, I am always a size 12, nearly always, or a 14. And we always go down in these because they need to be tight when they go on. They've got, if I show you the top here, there's no belt loops or anything. They're just elasticated, so you need to pull them up, feel snug. and then they'll last you for a few days. They're supposed to feel like that, yeah, but it's not tight, it's just snug. And because they've got an elasticated waist, you don't want them to start dribbling down. I have put a 12 on, because I am sometimes a 14, and I thought, no, we are telling people the right thing. You definitely need to go down a size. So that's the look. It's quite smart. You could wear that to work. Then you could put a pair of flats on and, you know, go to the seaside or something. That's the nice thing about these trousers as well. You can either wear them out, or you can just wear them slouching around because they are very comfortable. The shoes I'm wearing, which are really nice, actually, I don't know if I could wear them in real life because they're a bit high for me, and a wedge. That means I have to balance and teeter at the same time. But they're really nice and they're comfortable. They've got the sort of squidgy sole, so that's really nice. And they are the open toe camel wedge, and I'm in a size 7, which is a 40, and they're £66. And then I've got our classic everyday Isabel bag, which is the one that's on offer this month, so that's worth getting your hands on. This is, you know, we have lots of them, we sell lots of them. They're a really nice bag because they're not too big. You can have it on your shoulder, you can put it over your shoulder, and there is a lot of space in there and a lot of little pockets to put all your knickknacks in. Sarah's ready? Okay, thank you.
Right, so ladies, the Isabel is on offer, but I've forgotten what the code is. Message us. If you're interested in the Isabel, you can get 10% off. Before you order, put on the web chat asking us what the code is that you need to enter. I'm a bit behind with every single job I have at the moment, one of which is getting the pictures sorted out for Facebook with the offer on the Isabel. So that's normally £60, and at the moment, until the end of April, it's 54. I think we have it in about 15 colours. It is a fabulous bag. Some you'll find are on back order because we've been selling a lot. We're having a delivery tomorrow, and our next delivery, I think, with taupe and magenta and another colour should be in a couple of weeks. Now I'm going to talk to you about the dress. The last time I wore a white dress, I was 21 or 22. I went on holiday to Portugal with a very dear friend, Andy, and another dearest friend, Louise, and her daughter, Laura. We were camping on the Algarve, and Louise's sister, Jen, who's one of my besties, lent me her white dress. Back in the day, ladies, on Kensington High Street, there used to be, in one of the old, not the big department store, but across the road, lots of young designers, and we used to get our clothes from there. This was a beautiful white jersey dress that Jen lent me. It was her pride and joy, so God knows why she did, and I dyed it pink. So ever since then, I've had a bit of a phobia about white dresses, but I think this is going to encourage me to get over it, even if I just wear it. I'm better at washing these days, but don't you think this is absolutely gorgeous? I've gone up a size. I could physically get into the 14, but by the time I'm wearing dresses like this, ladies, it's hot, and I want to be able to have looseness around me. One slight irritation is no pockets. I'll point that out before we go any further. I'll come up close to the camera so that you can see the beautiful broider anglais detailing with the collar and placket, which is so flattering. Here is a press stud, so that when you bend over, it's not going to open. And ladies, it is lined, so you can't see your pants underneath. God, I love this dress. I absolutely love it. What do you think? Can we have some thumbs up? Do you love it too? I'm going to talk about my jewellery. So I just thought with this outfit, I'd do a bit of jewellery. These are Model Zone. They're my gold, I think these are the teardrop earrings from Envy. They're about 19 quid. This is mine. I wore it to work today. Again, it's an Envy bracelet that I haven't really taken off since I got it. These aren't mine, but they may very well be so. This is, can you just see the little sort of like little sun there? Very South American. That is the bracelet in, oh, it's a double strand bracelet in gold. It's £25. And this is the gold and taupe resin bracelet. This is £24. My God, it looks as though it cost a small fortune. This looks as if it is a very, very expensive bracelet in real life, ladies. It's lovely. And then quilting. I'm sure you've seen quilting everywhere this season, ladies. For us, it's going to be quite a tricky look. We don't want to look as if we're wearing our dressing gowns. So a lot of the quilted jackets are not really for us. They're great if you're 19, 5'6" and very, very thin. If you're not, then they can be challenging. But as a nod to this trend, we've got some gorgeous beach bags from Inara. Look at that print. I think this is something like the Dusky Rose. I forgot to write it down. It's got an enclosed zip. You can get your entire life in this. You know, you could use this as a carry-on or a weekend bag. There's so much space in it. And this is 100% cotton, and it is £40. So this is my next outfit from Blue 7.
Thank you, Sarah. Here I am with my animal print, which is the bit that's from Blue 7. It's a nice skirt. It's quite long. I think most people could wear it. You can see it's not all the way down to the floor on me, so I think most people could get away with wearing that. I'm wearing a size 12. And it's £49. It's a nice skirt. It's lovely material. I forgot to look to see what it was, but it's not substantial, but it's not flyaway, if you know what I mean. So I think you could probably wear this all summer and all winter, because it's nice. It's got a nice colour point there with the animal print, which is in fashion at the moment. I've just teamed it up because it's so like full on. I've just teamed it up with a basic black t-shirt, so you could wear long sleeve, short sleeve, a jumper, a sun top, you know, depending on. And I've put it over the top because it has got an elasticated waist, which I decided I wanted to cover up. And this t-shirt is just the MXO basic t-shirt. It's £22, and I would normally wear a medium actually, but I put a small on because I wanted it to fit. So I wanted the fitted sort of look to go with the skirt. I didn't want it to be baggy over my hips going over the skirt, because it kind of ruined the line of it. On my feet, I've got the woven slip-on sandals by Luna. They're called Kingston, and they're £40. And I'm wearing the size 7, which is 40. And when you first put these on, they are quite tight, to be honest, but they are a woven material, so I think they will give. So if you get them and you think, oh, they don't fit, I think they will actually give, because they do feel more comfortable just wandering about here in them. So that's the, what did I say they were called? Kingston. They're £40. And I am wearing a necklace with this because it's a bit of a boring black top. So, because we had our cameras fixed, I don't have to lean down to show you. And that is the double layer necklace from Envy, and it's £33. And it's got quite a good length, I can't think what you call it. Where you do it up at the back, there's quite a lot of length difference.
Extension.
Extension, yeah. So I've got this at the longest so that I could have it sort of cut to go with the V of my t-shirt. But you could pull it up and make it into more of a choker, or if you've got a round neck top on. So that's quite nice actually. You can play around with the length of it. And I also picked up these Dante earrings, and they are £24.50. And I picked them up because I've always liked them, and I thought they're not the same as the necklace, but you don't have to always be matchy-matchy, but they go with the outfit. Okay, Sarah is ready.
Right, so I think I'm on number 5 or 4, I can't remember where I am.
4, because this was my 4.
Oh, okay, so I'm on number 4, ladies. I'm going to let this dress do the talking. Let me just tell you what it is. It's the monochrome animal print midi, £59. No pockets again, but it is simply gorgeous. This time I'm in the 14 because it is generous and fits me on the shoulders. It has got a little tie, but with my body shape, it's better if I have a V. It's Empire line on me. I'm 5'6", and I love it. I'm just going to give you a 12, and I've just kept everything else really, really simple because I think this dress is a statement piece. So there's no point going mad. I'm wearing with them the jute crossover wedge from XTI. I know I'm not walking very well, but it's because I'm trying very hard not to trip on a label. That doesn't mean that these aren't comfortable. These wedges are super comfortable. We're on our feet all day long, and XTI is from the same house as Refresh and Carmella. We live and die in Refresh espadrilles. We've got these this year, and yeah, we'll be wearing them all summer, and we will be able to stand all day. And then I've got my little bag, which is the Sophia, which is £45. So what do you think about this outfit, ladies? I love it. I'm so pleased with Blue Sabin this season, and the best thing is they've extended their size range slightly, so that in some styles now we're going from a 38, which is a 12, through to a 48, which is a 22. So for those of you who've looked at our dresses in the past and thought, oh, well, that's all right, but they'll never fit me, look again, because quite a lot of the Blue 7 garments that you're seeing today will take you up to a size 22. Still waiting for Christine, so I'll just say a quick hello to everybody. You don't have to apologise. I've got Anne Tamlin here, Mully Mum, Carol Dwyer, Francis B60. Other people are disappearing across the screen, and I don't want to touch it because last time we did that we turned it off. And saying hi to Sarah Philpott, Melanie Clark, Liz Nally, Sue Cand, Rosemary Moon, watching us on Facebook. And again, I can see more going across the screen, but if I scroll down, when Donna did that, she turned it off, so we don't touch it now. If we can't see you on the screen, we just want to say thank you for watching, but we don't want to touch the screen.
Such scaredy cats. Here I am in the navy blue edition of the Brodier unglazed cotton shirt dress, £75, the one that Sarah was wearing before. This is the navy blue. It's quite a spangly sort of, I think it's like a bit sort of hippie-ish, yummy mummy type stuff. Although in our case, more like yummy grandmummy. We're not really mummy material anymore. But there we are, it's a lovely colour. Did she do a close-up for you? So you can see the little details there. It's a bit, it has got elastication around the waist, but it is sort of an oversized, happy-go-lucky type of dress, you know. So I've teamed it up with the trainers. They're the Sprox platform trainers. They're £35. I take a size 7. I could probably do a 6 actually, because they are quite big, but I think they give it a pop of colour. And I haven't, I don't know, oh my goodness, I was meant to bring the beach bag out. I've just realised that. I'm going to have to chat inanely now or leave the screen blank. Can't decide which to do. Because I got one of the Inara quilted bags. Sarah had the one with the flowers on. Oh, she's just going to go and get it, my assistant. And I've got the turquoise one. I was sat in, that's why Sarah was waiting for me. So I was sat in there thinking, I'm sure I'm supposed to be getting something else as well. So this is the turquoise one. It's a really nice bag actually. If I open it up, show you inside, it's just big, sort of, you know, swimwear, towel, bit of a picnic, that kind of thing. Sling it over your shoulder, leave it on the beach. It's a nice bag, and it goes well with this whole look actually, because this does sort of give you the feeling you could have your cosy on underneath here, you know, and you zoom off into the sea, put this back on, and because it's all nice and flowy, I don't think you'd feel okay in it, you know, after that.
Oh, the other thing yummy grannies.
Yummy grannies, yeah, wannabe, yeah. And also, I am 5'10"-ish, 5'10.5", and it comes below my knee. If people are worried about that, I don't know. Where did it come to on you?
Oh, sort of about there.
Yeah. So, and what are you? 5'6"?
5'6", yeah.
5'6". So Sarah, it was mid calf. Me, it's just below my knee. So you get an idea of the length of it. Yeah. Okay.
So Chantal, who was here yesterday, was super excited because she's going to be a granny soon, isn't she?
Oh yeah, we were pretending to be glad and being jealous, really.
Because none of our children are showing any sign of producing. No. In fact, my daughter keeps sending me things on TikTok saying, "This is my generation's child," and it's her. It's a dog. It's a dog.
No,
I don't want a dog. I've got enough dogs.
Yeah,
I want a grandchild.
No. I do as well. There you go.
Watch this space.
Yeah, never know. All right,
we'll bring them up, Georgie and Paddy, and George and Henry.
Yeah.
We'll have a little crash in there. No, we won't. That's a very big joke. We are not bringing your children up. We had enough with it with you.
Yeah, that's
right. True. Okay, so this is the black tunic dress. Ladies, I don't know which one to choose. It's really unlike me because I'm not exactly dress woman, but I have loved every single dress from Blue 7 that I've worn this year. So, yeah, why don't you suggest which one I should keep? So this is the Blue 7 knee-length cotton tunic dress for £45. Again, fabulous price point. With pockets, slightly, is it going up at the side?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, I don't know.
You need to get changed.
Oh, that's just it.
No, you've got your long stripy one.
I've done that.
Have you? Are you done?
My jeans? Yeah, this is fine.
Haven't you got your long stripy dress? The maxi one?
No.
You've got to go and get a maxi dress on.
Oh.
Anyway, I tell you what. You need. What we'll do is I will sing a bit whilst Christine. I tell you what. You come here and I'll go and find it. Christine's going to sing whilst I'll go and find her next outfit. Let me get these on.
I'm doing 6 outfits this week. That's quite exciting. Whatever this dress is, you might have to look at it with platform trainers on, because that's all. They're the only shoes I've got left. Oh dear, I don't know. Well, luckily there's still hearts going up the screen, Sarah, so it can't be that bad. Oh dearie me. I knew I had the stripy trousers. I've done stripy trousers, but I didn't know about the stripy dress. I don't know. I can hear lots of banging and crashing going on in the background there. So, I don't know what else to tell you about. Apart from what I've seen this afternoon trying all these clothes on, the Blue 7 is really nice. It seems to be really well made, and it is true to size. So sometimes you get, when you're shopping online, it's really difficult to know which size to get, which is why people ring us, which we're very happy to talk to you about. Oh, and here's the striped dress, which I've got to suddenly appearing in 2 seconds.
We don't know how much it is, but it is the blue stripe midi dress. And we thought we were being so professional with our twirling wool and our professional lighting and the camera at the right height, that we were wrong. Right, so let me get back to my dress. I don't think it does go up at the sides. It's nice length on the sleeve. I haven't tried it over jeans, ladies, but look, it's got the narrow collar and the placket, which is, oh, I need to put my shoes back on, which is so flattering. Not sure whether it would look right over linen trousers. I'd have to give that a try. We put Christine with it with linen trousers and it wasn't happening with her, but really it was the trousers that weren't happening rather than the tunic, if you get my drift. This would be easy peasy to show you how to wear it during the day, but what I've done here is put together a holiday evening look. So on my feet I have the link, no I don't have a link, I have the Kingston woven slip-on sandals in black, the same one that Christine had. I didn't write down a price, so we'll have to go with whatever she said. In the neckline I've got this, oh I don't have to bend down anymore, I keep forgetting I don't have to do that. In the neckline I've got this gorgeous choker necklace, which is called the Link Chain Choker. And it is £33, and as a crossbody, which I would never normally do, I'm wearing the Chantal, which actually is named after Chantal. So this is a quilted handbag. It's got a little squizzly bit there, Packing inside, I think it's got a zip pocket there. Absolutely gorgeous bag for 60 quid. Oh, you look lovely in that.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like it?
I do, yeah. So here's the stripy dress. I've got no idea what it's called, I'm afraid to say. Have you got another outfit then, Sarah?
Yes, that's what you need to get.
Oh.
When you do it.
Oh, I didn't realise, you see. I got to 5 and I thought that was it. There's a twirl anyway. It is, I've put a size 12 on. I don't know how much it is. It has a split up the side. And this actually, like the other one, is ideal for going down to the beach. I'd probably wear your big pants with it if I was you. I haven't, so I've got a bit of a thing going on there, you see. But, you know, to be honest, I don't really worry about things like that. And I've got it on with my flat form trainers because I didn't know what else to put on, but that is also handy because it matches them as well. Thank goodness it wasn't a bright pink dress or something, because I'd have had to run off trying to find some shoes to match it. So here we are, all horizontal stripes, Scary Mary and all that kind of stuff, but look, it's fine. And also it accentuates your waist if you've got horizontal stripes, so that's a good thing. And you can always put a shawl or a jacket or a cardigan, which I may well have shown you if I'd been organised and realised I was meant to be wearing this dress. But yeah, it's a nice dress. I'll give you a twirl. I just keep twirling, keep gassing while Sarah's getting changed.
It might be easier if I get dressed on screen. Right, so I haven't got my bit of paper.
Oh, blank wall. I'll step into the blank wall.
Let me get dressed. So I have on from Blue 7 their classic blue denim shorts, which I haven't written down the price of. The cap sleeve t-shirt in white. I'm about to put on the bronze woven metallic belt, which is £39. The t-shirt is £27, and I'm going to put on the Grace oversized blue stripe Oxford shirt. I'm just going to pop that down there. Right, so I showed you earlier the crew neck t-shirt that I wear as a layering piece. When I'm actually wearing t-shirts as a standalone, I tend actually to wear these cap sleeve ones. Although theoretically I shouldn't, a cap sleeve shouldn't be that great on me. For some reason, I find them a bit more flattering, just having a little bit of a ruche here. Yeah, so the shorts, I'm in a size 10.
They're nice, those shorts.
They're gorgeous. They're super comfortable. The reason we have these is because I found a pair in Zara. And then about 2 weeks later, I was buying at Blue 7. I thought, blimey, we're having those. These shorts are so flattering. They're like the Tilda, but denim. So they're fitted over the bottom, but then they've got this slight flare and they're not too short. So yeah, most people can get away with them. They're a really nice shape. And then what I would do normally in the summer, because I have quite fair skin and I'm utterly neurotic about melanomas, my parents used to have them dug out constantly. My daughter, bless her, has already had one removed from her eye. I'm very, very aware of sun damage. So I tend to wear an overshirt. Historically, it's always been a Louise, which is the denim version. And historically, I have always just tied a knot like that. Lovely outfit. Can you see the lovely deep cuffs? I'm in the 14. There is oodles of room. I probably would just wear a vest underneath it normally because I'd get too hot in the sun, but Christine's got my vest, so I'm wearing the cap sleeve t-shirt. And Donna, I don't know if you've seen her doing this, and actually I probably should have done it, that's why I was doing it first, is because now I think I've covered up my belt loops. Covered up the belt loops with my belt.
She slides it through.
Donna slides these through, so she gets the Tallulah. She slides it through there, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She tucks it in. I can't do that with a Tallulah because I'm too tall.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we can do this with the
oversized,
Grace.
yeah.
So I'm just doing this. Oh no, probably shouldn't be doing it that
when
quickly.
Donna does it, it looks really cool.
This worked when I was doing it in front of the mirror instead of on a camera. But anyway, you get the gist. If you tuck it in properly, have it worked? Yeah, and then you just tuck it up at the back, and then you put your belt over the top. I think I need to work on the twisty thing. But this is my last outfit. Hope you love Blue 7 as much as we do. Thank you for watching. We'll be back on Monday with the Bloomings reveal. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye. What am I doing here?